Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. So I've been shopping on TEMU again. They just know how to get me, so I'm very excited to show you what I've got. Let's get straight on into the video. So the first item that I've picked up is this gorgeous wreath. Now it's quite a basic looking wreath, but I like the fact that it's got eucalyptus. I don't have to change it season to season. I'd love to be one of those people who swaps it out for every season. However, I just never have the time to do it. So I've gone for one that will last year round. And I needed a bigger one than like the average size. I want to say that this was 25 centimetres. I'm going to fluff it out a bit. It hasn't been fluffed out at all, so I think once I've done that it'll look even bigger. So our door is slightly bigger than the average UK like home front door, and I put a wreath on it and it just looked so lost. So I thought this one would be a good addition. You can see how I'm just sort of sprucing it up, so it'll need a bit of sprucing up. Now it's not like a super thick one on the back or anything, but I think this will do, and also it will just give me an idea of what looks good on our front door. So I actually tried a floral one and it just kind of looked too pretty compared to the rest of the drive, because I haven't got like loads of flowers or anything yet. We only moved in October, so yeah, we're still trying to make the house our home, if you know what I mean, and I feel like adding something like this is one way to do it. And I want to say this was like 12 or 13 pounds. The next purchase that I've made is this natural wood toilet stool. Now my little one is toilet training at the moment, so she has a potty and she also has a seat on the toilet. To be honest with you, it's so much easier when she sits on the toilet herself. So I thought I'd get her this just so that she's got a little helping hand to step up. And also I thought this was quite aesthetic, to be honest. It's quite a pretty one compared to like the normal plastic ones. So in fact, shall we have a look inside to see if the picture is accurate? Now with TEMU, if you've never shopped on there before, I feel like most people have now. Obviously it's a cheap website. Sometimes the pictures don't do the products justice. And then other times you'll get something and it looks completely different. So let's have a look. It's packaged very well actually. Oh okay, yeah, perfect. So you can see it is a dark wood. Now it's not like a super heavy or thick wood, but that will be perfect. It'll mean it'll be really easy for her to move around. So I'll pop that up and I'll hopefully be able to do like an overlay clip to show you what it looks like. Now my next purchases were completely inspired by The Batch Lady. Have you guys been watching that series on Channel 4? Well, it's done now, but I would highly recommend and go and watch it on 4OD. I think it's on Channel 4. I'm saying that. Is it on Channel 4? Just type in The Batch Lady and it's got Joe Swash. I can't remember what the lady's name is, but it's absolutely fantastic, and I've been doing loads of batch cooking. So I've been using like silver foil trays because you can just bang them in the oven. However, she uses a lot of these types of bags, and these bags can be quite expensive. So I've seen them on Amazon and I swear they are exactly the same as the ones at TEMU. I swear people just buy them off places like TEMU and then resell them on Amazon at like a markup. I thought I would give the bags a go because they do save a little bit more freezer space. So you get 4 of the smaller ones, which I thought would be good for just taking like snacks and stuff in, like the kids to school, me to work. I'm trying to eat loads more fruit at the minute. I think because it's sunshine, it's been so nice this week. I don't know what it is. I feel it very, I find it very motivating. So I've been doing a lot more exercise, I've been eating a lot better, so I feel like this will be a good way to put like my fruit in for work, or even if I'm taking some like granola with yogurt, I can chuck my granola in here so it's separate. Even if you wanted to put like protein powder in here and stuff. So yeah, I feel like there's loads of uses for these bags. And then you get the medium size bag, which is probably good for like a meal for one person, which I think is good, especially if you've got kids. Like sometimes me and my husband will want a meal that they don't like, so I can batch prepare some like cheesy pasta or something, pop them in here, defrost them, and then obviously just heat them up, and you get 4 of those. But also make just good sandwich bags as well, so you can put these in the dishwasher. So I just think, you know, anything for convenience really, and I think they're going to be very easy to clean. And then you get a couple of the larger bags which will be good for family meals as well, and these ones are the ones that you just kind of like tie up and like pop, if not tie up, sorry, these are the ones that you like pop, and I feel like they're going to be very secure. So yeah, I'm going to see how I get on with those before I buy any more, because like I said, they're actually not as cheap as I thought they would be. But then to help me in my quest for batch cooking, I've also bought some of these stands. I don't know what these are called actually. Again, I'll try and put the name on the screen because I did manage to find them. So in this pack you get 3, And with the, to be honest, I thought these were going to be separate, but it's actually all together. So all you do is you pop these up, which is good actually. Them lying flat is great for space saving, isn't it, in the cupboard? And then you can pop them up to any height. And then what you do is you get your plastic bag, because obviously these can be a right pain to fill, can't they? Especially if you're doing like a stew or like bolognese sauce. So then you just put your bag, clip your bag in it like that, and look, it keeps it open for you. You can just scoop your food in. And she has it like this, and then she lays her bags all nice and flat. And we don't have the biggest freezer, so we don't have a second freezer or a chest freezer. We've literally got one of those, you know, the fridge freezers that are split in half, and the freezer is always full because we've always got like frozen peas, carrot. I feel like the family stuff we've got in the freezer. So I'm dedicating like 2 drawers to batch cooking, so any sort of space saving is going to be a lifesaver, and I just thought they are so handy. And to be honest with you, I know I won't use the bags if I find them difficult to use, so I thought they would be like a great addition to my batch cooking. I did think these were going to be deeper, so I don't know whether to send these back. She had these trays, which are like silicone rubber trays that she filled with sauce. However, hers were much deeper, probably like maybe 2 or 3 times as deep, so that she could get in like enough sauce for like one family meal. However, you can see these are a lot thinner. However, if you live on your own, then these can be perfect, or if you've got like baby food or anything. This one is such a pretty colour as well, it's sage green. But yeah, I think I need something a little bit bigger for my family. But yeah, really nice. And I like the fact that this one came with a lid. That's why I went for this one, because you don't want that freezer burn on the top. Obviously it keeps your food nice and safe, and it means you don't have to use any like cling film wrap or foil. So yeah, it would be a good purchase if you're doing baby food or you're in like a family of 1 or 2. My obsession continues. So no, actually these are just like another kitchen gadget. It wasn't actually from the Batch Lady that I got these ones, but I just need funnels. Like, do you know when you're like filling up the flour and stuff, and it just is such a pain and it goes absolutely everywhere? Or, do you know what I mean? Even just for like, to be honest with you, even for hand soap, I might keep the red one, the small one, because I probably won't use that in the kitchen for hand soap, because when I'm filling up mine, they just go, honestly, they go everywhere, and it's because I don't have enough patience to stand and let it drip. Do you know when their hole's only that big? I just don't have patience, so I thought this one would be a good idea. And what I liked about these ones, the bigger ones have the bigger neck as well, so you know, you're not standing there all day pouring stuff in. So yeah, I got those. Again, I like the fact that they are space saving as well, because I mean, we do have more cupboard space now we've moved house. However, I can fill a cupboard. I could fill many cupboards. I feel like I could fill many kitchens and wardrobes many times over. So anything space saving is always a plus. And I have something in this box, and I don't have a clue what I've ordered. And this is bad, I do this all the time. Oh, okay, this is good actually to open this now, because this is another kitchen gadget. In fact, it matches the stool. Not that we're going to use the stool in the kitchen, but it's to put recipe books on. So I find it so annoying when they keep closing and you're trying to read them. And I thought this was a lovely one and would go in our kitchen gorgeously. So yeah, love the colour of the wood. It's a really nice kind of cool toned dark brown, which is probably my favourite. And we've got sort of like it's a navy / grey kitchen, depends on what light you're looking at it. Sometimes it looks navy, sometimes it looks grey, and then the counter is like a white marbly-ish sort of counter. And yeah, I love adding these sorts of tones in because the kitchen is quite bright. There's white tiles, there's white walls. This makes it feel cozy, just little accents of wood. So yeah, got one of those. Oh, these are a little bit random but so handy. So if you've watched any of my clothing videos, you'll see that I've got a green and white rug. This rug is actually from TEMU. I got it ages ago. I'll link it if they've still got it. Love the rug, however, I've put it onto carpet because again, we didn't choose the carpet. So the carpet in this room is kind of like a dark carpet, which I suppose isn't too bad actually, because this is technically my office. I work from home in here and stuff when I can. However, I just wanted to brighten it up with green. You know I love green, so I had to add that accent. So I did. However, the rug just slips and slides everywhere even though it's on carpet. So I've got some of these which are like corner things that are sticky. So I'm hoping I can stick it down. I don't know if they're going to work because I tend to roll this chair over the top of it, which then causes it to crease. But I'm hoping it stops it, at least to some extent, because you might have seen some of my try-on clips. The rug always bunches up and it's so annoying. And the next thing I've purchased, which this is just such a TEMU thing. Please check the sizes of things because the pictures are not always accurate. And for example, like these banana clips, I seen somebody use them on like a YouTube short. Their hair looked absolutely gorgeous. You kind of like grab it, gather it up at the back and put it like this, but it gives it such a nice thick ponytail sort of look. However, I don't think these are going to hold in my hair. I have really heavy, thick hair, and I just don't think these are going to hold, particularly when it's curly as well. I swear the lady who I saw do it had curly hair as well, and it just looked absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, these are this length, so I feel like if you've got sort of mid-length to short hair, these would be okay. I'm not sure it's going to hold into super thick hair and long hair like mine, although saying that, I did have the chop because I had 2 different lengths from after my hair fell out after having my child, and I got that with my first one as well, and I find I just couldn't live with it any longer. So my hair is normally down here, however I got it chopped off to like up here, and my hairdresser really didn't want to do it, but I was like, you've just got to do it, I can't live with it anymore. So yeah, it is starting to grow back, but it's just it's taking its time. And then I think this is the final kitchen item. I got some labels, and I just thought these would be so handy when I'm prepping food for the freezer and the fridge. Contents, and I can put the date that it was made on it, because you've got to be careful with these things, haven't you? So I know when it's in the freezer it can last a while, but still, especially when you're doing like meat, I think you've got to be very, very careful. So yeah, got some of those labels, super cheap, and just saves you making them yourself, do you know what I mean? And then you will know my obsession if you've watched any of my videos. I'm always mentioning pickleball, so I picked up 12 pickleballs to play. I've now got my net in the back garden. I am thrilled. However, we are losing so many balls because we've got a lower fence on one side. Nobody's living in that house yet, thank God, although there is somebody who comes and just like makes sure the house is okay. And I was sat in my back garden in the egg check. They didn't know I was there, and I could hear them saying, oh, where have all these balls come from? And they kept throwing them. It was like, oh my God, there's another one. And I felt so bad. I literally hid in my egg chair. I felt so bad. But I think they're just like maintenance people, and they did throw them back, thankfully. So I have got to get better with my aim, because guilty, I have got lots of the balls over. We've had blue balls before, and I've noticed now, like in the evening, the blue balls are really difficult to see. Hence, I've gone for the orange balls. I think these work out about 50p each per ball, but I highly recommend, if you don't like working out, but you do like a game, I really recommend pickleball. And especially if you can't do like high impact sports, I can't do high impact sports anymore. Pickleball, honestly, it's fantastic, and it gets your heart rate up. So yeah, it's a really good game. However, I'm totally aware that it's very noisy, and I don't want to be that neighbour that annoys all the other neighbours. So it can be quite loud on the bat, particularly at night time when nobody's around. So I bought some soft, these are the quiet pickleballs that you can get. So I think these work out about £1 each per ball. I've really got to be careful of these at night time, going over the fence. And yeah, and actually they're a good colour, so we'll definitely see them in the evening as well. And I just feel like it's so good. Like, we had it at Easter, we had the family over, obviously the girls was opening their chocolates and stuff, and then me and the brothers and their partners, we were outside playing pickleball, and it was such a good laugh, honestly. Even the kids joined in with it. So yeah, really recommend it, even for just like if you're having summer barbecues and stuff. If you've got enough room, I'm all for it. Finally, on a similar ilk to that, because I do like to try and get a little bit more active in summer, the net also raises up. It's an Amazon net, so if you're interested, I can link that below as well. And I got some badminton shuttlecocks, because I thought, again, at night time, if the plastic balls are getting a bit noisy and we've lost all the foam ones, then we can play badminton and it's quieter and it's less likely to go over the fence. So yeah, I don't want to have my poor neighbours, don't want them to keep being like overwhelmed with the amount of pickled balls they're getting in their garden. So I think my favourite thing from this haul was definitely the wreath. I really hope it looks nice on the front door. I'm very excited to put that on, but I'm also excited for my pickleball and batching stuff. Honestly, I feel like coming into summer I'm going to be a new woman with this batch cooking, healthy cooking, getting my sports activities in, which isn't, honestly, it's not like me, I'm not a sports person, but I do like a racket sport, and it can be quite difficult to play. Like, I'm not very good at tennis, and also that's so high impact, it just wears you out. I feel like you're wiped out for a few days. Honestly, you can play, me and my brother was playing pickleball for an hour and a half the other night. The time absolutely flew, and I was absolutely torching steps and calories when I looked at my Fitbit, but it just felt like I was having a good time, and I didn't feel too worn out. So yeah, honestly, I could talk about it all day, so I'm gonna round this video up. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.